Don't think so. I think it's Steph. I think she's just
Okay.
trying to get things. Can we dim these lights?
No audio. Oh, here we go. Starting now. There you are. You're on.
Hello! So everybody can
Hello.
hear me. There it goes. Started. Well, this is amazing. Hi, everybody. I'm Aaron Flynn. I'm the CEO here at Inflection Games, and welcome to our live stream. I have to admit, this is not something I do a lot of, so please bear with me as we show you the 0.5 Realms Rebuilt update. I've got Neil Thompson, our head of art, animation, and audio with me, and I've got Bjorn Taylor, our lead designer here.
Hello.
So the three of us will be playing today for about an hour or so. Love your questions, would love any thoughts. I assume most people here are familiar with Nightingale, and so some things you'll see might look familiar, some things will look quite a bit different. So please don't hesitate to ask about those things. That's why we're here. We want to give you a bit of a backdoor look at some of those things so you understand why we made these decisions and some of the things we're most excited about. But really, it's about playing. It's about showing you this first realm, the new abeyance, and having fun here. Where I'm starting right now is not the Nightmare Realm. We skipped that because we wanted to save a little bit of that for you. So I've come up now in the new abeyance, and this is literally as I've landed. So I have an axe, I have some clothes. You can see here. I got a couple things that I've got in my loadout, and that's it. So I'm ready to go and play. And Neil and Bjorn, I've already invited them to this realm, and they're off starting to do some things. But these are starting characters. We haven't cheated anything. We haven't done anything like that. So what you're seeing is about 5 minutes into the game. Okay, shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Rock and roll.
Okay,
Yep.
here I go.
I'll be taking questions during the show and feeding them to Aaron and everyone. So yeah, just write them into chat and I'll be picking them out as we go along. But first of all, I'll let Aaron, Bjorn, and Neil play a little bit so you can just see how we start off.
So Mum Plays Minecraft tutorial is gone. So you will do the Nightmare Realm as you did before, and we've changed that a little bit. We want to save that for when you first play it. But this is how you start now. You come in here in front of a Realmic transmuter, and here's Puck. And so I'm going to go talk to Puck.
Count thyself among the fortunate few who manage to flee the foul pale. Nightingale still stands, but earth teeters on the brink, and these wilds are far from hospitable. Sequestered so, and struck by woe, begs the question, wilt thou be a survivor? Find your bearings and acquaint yourself with this realm. Long has it been left in limbo, not unlike you. Though this dismal landscape bears few reminders of its esteemed
Are you guys getting
past,
game sound as well?
need not remain so.
Yeah.
One final card.
The viewers.
Play it yonder, at the center of this
I know there's like a 10
and
10-second
lift the
delay.
veil of darkness to usher in a new dawn.
There's a 10.
Game is a
Game's
bit quiet. Should we fix that quickly?
Yeah, you can do that on the settings. Like boost your.
Steph, do you want to fix that? I could turn my sound up maybe. Oh, it's at 44.
That would do it.
Let's try that.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
They want to hear the dulcet tones of Mark Warren.
Okay. Okay, so I've got a Minor Realm card from Puck. So I go to the Realmic Transmuter. Here it is.
So Stormass, did you get the stat stacking problems worked out with crafting? So are they going to be 200,000 damage weapons that are one-shotting major bosses now? So essentially, if we rebalanced and sorted out resources around what people had problems with folding and whatnot in the past.
It should no longer be happening. We have done a lot of balance passes. Never say never for
Oh.
something being weird, but it should be much better.
All right, let's see if Puck sounds better now.
Now that has made a difference.
And as Kaz points
Quite the
out,
mechanism
they fixed that
indeed.
a while ago.
But you needn't fret.
So we
over
fixed
the
that.
lofty
So we've been working on it
details
basically
just
since
yet.
launch.
More immediate concerns are at hand. The realm you've now cleansed was once the center of the Empyrean network. Long ago, it allowed lesser fae and fleshlings to travel the wilds with ease and accuracy. Though the path onward is presently dormant, it did not meet the same ruinous fate as your human-made network. There is yet a way to reignite these portals, and once thou hast proven thyself ready, I shall lead thee to it. One of my promised gifts should help your cause. A hermetic guidebook and pocket watch, purloined off the corpse of a realm walker. Keep these like close companions as you steel yourself. There is much to do before thy survival is assured.
We're working on it. We're working on the low volume.
Okay, so this is the Crossways. This is the new way you're going to travel between the storied realms. If you've seen our updates, a lot of the team's effort has building storied realms, which layer on to the procedurally assembled realms that we had before in the previous game, but add a lot more depth and differentiation between them. So you're going to see that these are all portals. You can go up here, but you have to unlock these portals with realm cards that you earn. So I don't have these cards yet, so I'm going to leave this Crossways and start exploring. Yes, I will turn the volume up a little more. Let's go here. Yeah, audio.
This is our first live stream like this, so yeah,
Let's
we're
just
just
go to
figuring
100.
out some of the technical aspects as we're going along. So,
Okay.
but appreciate everyone who's watching. I think this is our biggest live stream we've done. So, thanks to everyone who's joined us to check out the update.
All right, so this is the new Abeyance realm, everybody. Take a look. Because I can see the extension here. So I'm going to make my way down here.
And this is the same abeyance realm that everyone will have.
I can't hear a thing Neil is saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's
It's
pretty
saying it's the
wild.
same abeyance realm that everyone will have. Because it's handcrafted.
Yeah, I'll just go do this. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, oh, look at this. What's this here? This is something we call a tool site, and we've, in lieu of the tutorial, I think someone asked about where the tutorials go, we've instead built these tool sites where you can come in and explore and find things and pick stuff up. So now I have my first, I have an axe already, I got that in the Nightmare Realm, and now I have a knife. So I'll keep making my way down here.
You missed a great opportunity to get some wood there.
Did I?
Yeah, you can smack the thing, right?
Oh yeah, I never break these things. I feel bad about it. I just think they're so pretty. I
You
hate.
break 'em.
Ugh. There you go. Okay, great. I mean, I got all these trees. I can chop them down. How much time did we spend making sure every tree was choppable? Like,
All the
you
time.
break it. It still occasionally breaks. Okay, another tool site. Look at this, a mining site. Oh look, a mining pick. Amazing. Great. I will now. Is there something back here? I wonder. Oh wait, what's that? Oh hello. What if I break these?
So Stave Survival's asking, now do you stumble upon your starting items as you learn the basics rather than the previous tutorial?
I didn't hear that at all, Dave.
Yes, you do. Sorry, I can translate. It's whether you stumble upon the items. Maybe bring up the map, Aaron. And we can,
Yes.
show exactly what's going on there.
Now, what's cool is in this first little spot, I've found a minor realm card. I've found some tin ore, and I've got a stamina potion. Great. So, very cool. So I could go back up and play the minor realm card, but I think we'll save that for later because we'll go off adventuring.
Do you want to check the map?
Yes. So here's the map. So you can see it's a pretty big map, same size as our previous maps. And we got a few things to go explore here. We've got Bjorn there, and I think Neil's just under me. Yeah, there's Neil. So we go.
Always.
Oh yeah, always just under me. Yeah. So we're gonna start looking around. When I've gone to these tool sites, they've come off the map. So Steph's gonna make a minor adjustment here. 1 second.
I'm going to continue to drink my tea.
Okay, thanks, Steph. All right, so I've got Neil, and what happened to you, Neil? Why do you have so little health?
Mm, that's a great question. I should take a.
Did you
a potion.
did you fight something? Did you?
No.
Probably jumped and fell.
I might have fallen
It's clumsy.
inherently.
All right, so I've come to the bottom of the Crossways, and oh, something else here. Oh, a spell. If you've played Nightingale before, you know that the spells were often quite late in the game, so we've put a spell in here now. So I am going to enchant my axe, I think, right now. Apply it to, oh, not my knife, my mistake. There we go. Enchant. Great. I'm just going to rearrange this here because I have a set order I like to do these things in.
You could maybe mention that the toolbar has changed as well.
Yeah, that's a great point, Neil. So if you see, the toolbar is now not the 5 and 5 that was the main hand and offhand before. Now it's a 7-3 split. This is a little bit in regards to the preponderance of main hand or two-hand tools that we have, and then also just gives you more freedom and more flexibility to set up that sort of a loadout. Oh, we've also got the Q radial now. So if you go to Q, you can see here's the various consumables I picked up. And you can see I now get to just consume one by doing this.
And you can load that through the inventory.
Yeah, so if you go here, you go to here, you can see here's all this thing. And so anything I load up into here will be on the Q menu, and I still have more storage space for other things. So. Okay, so I'm going to see, I see something over here. I'm going to go and take a look. So important to call out if you're familiar with Nightingale that this realm is going to be the same for everybody. So we did this so we could provide more depth. We did this so we could provide more specifics. And one thing we really learned about the procedurally assembled realms was it was often hard for players to share their experiences. They would say, you know, I'm not sure what to do. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Some bound.
Let's kill this new bound heart here. Oh, got him. Good. Essence. Wow, this is way easier with. Oh, hey, well he went into the. Okay, enjoy the base there, deer. They're back out again. Okay. So we have managed to kill this bound heart here. Many of the encounters now spawn from bound hearts. The bound hearts will continuously spawn bound until you defeat it and defeat the bound. And so I've come in here, and I've got another essence reward here, and I can find out what's in here. So in the chat, how are people finding this in terms of difference? I assume people are going to say this is quite different. So here I am downstairs, and here's where Wilhelmina is now. You remember her from the previous version of the game, but here she is now. She's in this. Oh, someone want to read this?
Oh,
you can't really. You're not seeing the same thing.
well, I can give it a shot. Go on, you play Wilhelmina. I'll be Graham.
I'm Wilhelmina. I'll do it.
You're
Okay.
Wilhelmina.
Was that you who put an end to the incessant commotion upstairs? She's English. Is she American or is she English? I don't know. I suspected that we might be the only fine souls in this realm, but your appearance is a most welcome surprise indeed. Who might you be besides the savior of our little band?
She's Oscar worthy, isn't it?
Well, I think so. Yeah. I don't even like. I read her background like 2.5 months ago or 3 months ago. I don't even know.
It's very method.
Now I'll do myself.
Go on.
I was a rather accomplished scholar before all this. Quite refreshing to meet such an open book, surely filled with tales worth telling. There are a great many new faces in the realms as of late, with a great many stories to tell. Collecting such stories is my trade, you see. Wilhelmina Sass, columnist for Nightingale's finest paper, the Sunday Courier, overjoyed to make your acquaintance. Now, if you're in need of more material services, nourishment, equipment, protection, I'm certain my companions here can provide. We've always time for a new customer. So, same quest line, little different quest line, I should say, but same character. rearranged, moved to fit into the new flow that we have here. So a hired hand, that I do. My esteemed colleagues here are always looking for work. Great. So this is how we'll do our recruiting. They're a quiet sort, but I'm sure you'll find them to be capable combatants, builders, roustabouts, whatever you might require. Okay, so there's Neil. In case people are wondering about Neil's green skin, should you talk about that?
No.
Okay.
We should not talk about it.
Okay. That's all for now. Okay, so we'll do this. We've got a new NPC over here. Neil, I think you should play Graham. This is Graham Turner. Graham helps you with survival. You gonna play Graham?
I'll give it a go.
Okay,
Go on.
here we
I
go.
can't sit too close to you because there'll be an echo.
Okay.
So Graham's meant to be Australian, isn't he?
He is, yeah, he's Australian.
So I'm English, so I can offend at least a good proportion of the Commonwealth here with a Australian accent.
I was stunned.
Every time I take a gander, another one is larking about. Truth. No, I can't do that. If I didn't know better, I ought to think you Earth what?
Lubbers,
Are
yeah.
hatching down here. Bloody heavens! Stop looking like a kicked pap. That's a. I don't know. Is that Rupert Murdoch?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Proper Daniel Day-Lewis.
I know you'd be better at this, Scarbs. You can forgive. the
Unfortunately, I
lack of
can't see the
that.
screen, but
I've seen more folks these last weeks than the past 2 decades combined. Truth is, I claim no finder's rights over this hovel. You can tear it down for all I care. That's a bit more. I think that's East End London.
Kind of a cockney, yeah.
Soon enough. I'll be back in the wild's embrace.
All right. So I realize we're only 20 minutes into this thing. We haven't even left, so we should probably pick up the pace a little bit. Right. So this is Graham.
My big break. What are you talking about?
Believe me, you did better than I did. My Wilhelmina left a lot to be desired. Yes, we do need voice actors, Todd. We do. All right. So this fellow will give you some advice. Now, this is a good chance to look at our new tech tree. So once I get through this, Graham is telling me how to do some cooking. I get a new quest for that. And okay, now P for progression. Let's take a look at this. So this is very new. It's brand new. We originally wanted to put this out about end of June, early July. But this got so intertwined with the quests and stories of the storied realms that we had to bundle it all together to make this larger update. And I think it's better for it. I think everything's better for it. The team worked very hard to make these things go all together very well. But you can see here, now I've got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 recipes. I can't quite see these yet because I can't get these yet because I'm not in those tier realms. But here's my tier 1 stuff. And what Graham is telling me is I can go down here and I can unlock my estate cairn. I can learn it for free because that's part of a quest reward. I've got 37 essence here, so that's a free one. I'll get the bed, I guess, now. I learned that free too. I guess the stick tent is free. Why not? Who doesn't need a good basket? But that's 5 essence, so I'll skip that for now. Then we've got refinement. We've got tools. We've got clothing. We've got consumables. We've got magic, and we've got our structures. So I am going to go back to consumables because that's what Graham is asking me to do. He's got, I've unlocked this recipe for free. I also in here get core recipes. I've got roasted berries and roasted meat automatically for unlocking the simple cooking station, so that's great. I am a personal big fan of not just the mixed plants, but the wasna. So I'm going to pay 5 essence, spend 5 essence to get this.
Tack.
And then you like tack? Okay, yeah, I'll do tack. Yeah, tack is flour. Yeah, so we got to go find some flour in the realms or craft it ourselves. So I will do tack as well here, and that's pretty good. I think what he wanted me to do was the quest wanted me to do the roasted berries and the mixed plants. I think, right? Let's just check here quick. What's it say there? Yeah, roasted berries and mixed plants. Okay, so I don't have those yet. I don't think I picked any up because I was too busy worrying about streaming this. But also, behold, look, a backpack. Wonderful. So we placed these things just like the mining pick, just like the knife, just like the the axe and such. These are scattered about the realms. You can craft them too, of course. But picking them up is just a nice way to discover them and reward exploration. So is making flour fixed or still only one type? That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. I think there's still different types of different flour now. Okay, so I don't have those things yet, so I will just leave and I'll make those things later. I don't have the. Oh, I can get berries here. Actually, I'll do that.
Got a couple of questions that have come in. If you mind fielding a couple.
Yeah, by all means.
So a few people have noticed that there's only 3 tiers of essences in the progression menu, whereas previously there was 4 tiers. Do you want to sort of explain a little bit the design decision around that?
Bjorn can cover that.
Sure. So the essence tiers that you see in the progression menu correspond roughly to the benches and the full suite of crafting that's available. There is still tier 4 essence. It is available as before, starting at the watch, and that runs through vendors in the watch for now.
There we go. And then someone asked a question. Let me just find it. What's the plan for a dye system with clothing? They've read about the new glamour system, but are dye still coming further away?
On the way. Yeah, there is going to be item customization coming soon.
There we go. Item customization coming soon. And someone else asked, does the watch still exist? Which I think you've just confirmed. That's probably the delay where it hasn't quite caught up with them yet. So yes, the watch still exists.
Bjorn, if you find me, I've started building out our estate.
Oh, I started one as well, Neil, like up on top of the, there's a waterfall outside of Wilhelmina's area.
Actually, I will show you the new crafting menu momentarily. But I need more wood. I'm gonna get some wood. Some sticks. Don't mind me just getting some sticks. We redid all the procedural maps, so they're still here. You can still go out and open portals to those realms, but they are all new maps. That's the power of procedural stuff. You can redo them much easier. And we thought that'd be super important, and I'm glad we have it. But at the same time, adding more structure really let us add more depth to the experience here, which has been great. So I could, of course, build my own campfire. I could do that super quick, but I want to just finish this quest here with these folks here.
I'm trying to look at Bjorn's estate and whether it's a better place to build than I've found. No.
So just to recap, if some people didn't hear it, Neil said that yes, we do have dyes coming and further clothing customization, item customization coming in the future. And Bjorn commented on the different tiers. I don't know how much of that folks heard, but yes, there are 3 tiers in the progression tree, and then when you get to the watch, the 4th tier of essence, as in the game today, unlocks where you can further progress. Sorry, Neil, Bjorn, you're just coming through a bit quiet for the crowd.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I think I've had my volume pumped up.
Yeah, I will get to building, don't you worry. I will go out and do some building here once I get this little cooking quest done.
You can help
Try
either of us.
speaking louder, I suppose. A lot of microphones don't like me.
Yeah, Bjorn, your voice is honestly just so deep. I don't think microphones are built to pick up that.
Yeah. Let's have to add more high-pitched. Good.
Yeah, simply.
So Griff Rogers asks, are the procedurally generated realms still a central component of the core game as you level up, or are they going to be more relevant for the end game systems when you start, when those start to get added?
I'd say little of column A, little of column B. The procedure realms are really good for resource gathering and for essences. They work great for that. And of course, they have POI still in them. They look very much the same as they did before, although certainly there's some been improvements in terms of the quality and differentiation of the POIs that are in there. But yeah, they're still assembled largely as they were before. They're just a little better now. But they're great for, again, essences, for combat, for resources, for mining, for gathering. All that stuff is great.
Yeah, two of the largest resources as well in those, the synchronous lotuses and the glamour tokens. So you can use the new transmog system. Also, you can farm in the silver realms, procedural realms rather.
Did anyone recruit an NPC? I did.
Did you leave one for me?
Probably not.
Let me see here. Oh, here's Mildred. I can recruit Mildred. I have recruited Mildred. Okay. You might notice some differences here too. These things have been improved as well. So here's Mildred. Okay, Mildred, let's go. Where'd you guys build?
Well, if you look on the map, you'll see us.
That's a
I'm
good
at the
point.
top of a waterfall. I think Bjorn's closer to you, but pick your poison. I have a magnificent sight of power view with a waterfall.
Okay, I'm going to come to Bjorn. I'm going to go to Neil rather, south. Okay.
There are new minor realm cards in the new update. We can say that, yeah. And then, yeah, Todd asked up above, where was it? Can they still have multiple portals open at once?
Yes.
Is it now easier to understand how portals work, i.e. major and minor cards? He was kind of lost before when playing this. Yeah, there's been a change to how portals and realm cards work a little bit, hasn't there? If you want to talk about that, Aaron.
Sorry, I couldn't hear the question, Scarves. What was that?
Oh, sorry. I'll say that in terms of how portals and realm cards work, it's a little bit different in Realms Rebuilt, isn't it? Because you've got the storied realms and procedural realms, so the portals function slightly differently.
That's right. So the Crossways, which is, where is it from here? It's up there. They represent the ways you're going to go to the storied realms. So every one of those Crossways portals represents a storied realm you get to go to. But you still can build your own portal. It's still on the tech tree. It's still something you can build and then use it to go to either the storied realms or procedure generated realms. You get the freedom. So you could, as Neil builds out his estate here, he'll save a little spot for a portal, probably somewhere here, knowing Neil as I do, and then he will have a portal for convenience. You obviously use it to go to other people's realms as well, so that all your freedom is there for that. So Neil, I should probably build something here as well, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I will.
Just add on.
I like building a little close to the waterfall. I'm gonna run over there. Yeah, you can definitely play third person. Here I am third person. So, oops.
If we were to give, we could give one of our NPCs a tool as well and get them cutting trees. And
That's
so
a great
forth.
point.
Why
I haven't
not?
done any crafting of those tools yet. So, one thing I love to do is I love to build on this waterfall here. So you can see, and I get this nice expansive view down here. So what I'll do is I will start that process. So I'm just going to go back to first person since that's my preferred way to play. And I will go estate cairn. This looks great. And I need rock, stone, and wood. We've updated some recipes to make them a little more sensible.
There's a simple crafting bench now in that house if you want to craft.
Do you mind crafting the web tools for our two NPCs?
Sure. Yeah,
And I'll start building.
Crafting a next now.
Okay.
Of course, you can craft multiple things at the same time. Queue of up to 6 items.
I need wood, don't I? I will go. Oh, it's looking pretty good, Neil.
Okay, I've got an axe. I'll give Lois an axe.
Go over here.
Or I would if I put it in my inventory.
Okay, let's drop some trees down here. One of the things I love doing is each of the storied realms offers a resource bonus of some kind, and they all have unique minor realm cards played in them too. So it becomes quite a nice, fun game to go out there and imagine building portals to them and deciding where you're going to, how to optimize some of your longer-term building goals. Oh shit!
Right
No
there.
shit! Well, there we go. We'll skin that for later.
So I'm going to tell Lois to start chopping trees down.
Sounds good to me. I think my NPC
Someone,
is picking up.
Sorry, I was just going to say, Guy has asked when you finish fighting those wolves. Oh, you're not fighting the wolves anymore. I forgot there's a delay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Guy has asked if you can open the build menu so they can see the new limits.
Once I get to the once I get here, the build limits menu is actually an option, so I'll go to that for you in just a second. So here's my respite spot now. I'll show you a trick I like to do with building that I discovered working with the with my own experimenting. You probably all know this, but what I like to do is I like to take my I got to unlock that on the tech tree. What am I saying? Okay, so I go here first and foremost. I like the stone set personally, so I'll start by I get to learn that for free. I get to learn a lot for free. I have a lot of essence, so that's good.
I'll drop you an axe pick here for your NPC if...
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
All right, so there, I've unlocked the whole first part of the crude building set. So what I like to do is I take this foundation piece here. Where is it? There it is. And I like to sink it in the water. So you just got to find a spot where it goes in nice and deep. Let's see, where can I get it? That'll work.
The no context channel, isn't it?
That'll work. Put that there. Okay, let's see here. Now I need some more stone.
Surprisingly symmetrical.
Yeah, let's get some more stone super quick. And once I do this, I will do the build menu.
Help there, I've got some stuff.
Sure, if you got stone, just throw it in my foundation there if you don't mind.
Yeah, building is a good communal activity. You can all help build each other's estates.
I saw the comment about a full unlock. Yeah, we'll load that up in the we'll get that in a future update. It's we definitely felt that as we were doing all this. So now I get to look down my waterfall here from here. So
Archways there.
yeah, I'll put some archways. Yeah, put some in, Bjorn. Put some in, Neil, for me. Okay, so the build menu. Let's go to that. So go to X. So you can see here's the build menu. It's the same as it was before, I believe, or pretty similar. But if I go to the options, it's under gameplay, I think, isn't it? Where is it? Where is it again? It's under the show. Yes, show advanced building information. So you go here, you click on. Now if I go to X, you'll see here's the realm building points. So you can see that there's 545, 506 currently of 30,000 building points. So a lot.
Yeah, we initially announced in the blog that it was 20,000, and then a couple of days later it was updated to 30, which is great. And additionally, for folks watching, there was some other optimization work that was done so that the cost of some sort of standalone structures like tables and chairs was reduced, so that they don't cost as much for your overall points limit. So yeah, it's pretty substantial.
Yeah, and I should say, I think can you double click to unlock? I never do. Yeah, you can. You can double click to unlock. I am just old school because we didn't have that when I was first started to help the team QA this. But look at that. You can totally do it. Okay. Well, look at this. This is looking pretty cool.
Oh, actually, it's worth mentioning as well for people who haven't read up about it that previously, well, in the game right now, that the overall realm build limit also included structures that were already placed in the realms. So that's stuff like, points of interest and chests and, every other item you find scattered around the realm. That's not the case in Realm Rebuilt. It's only structures that you make and place now that count towards the limit. So that, again, substantially reduces the, increases the amount of things that you can build. Sorry, Aaron, jumping all over your...
Oh, no, it's great. No, those are great. You're able to watch the chat a little closer than I can, Scarb, so I appreciate it.
You can't sit on furniture now. Just add that. Someone's just asked.
Bunker entrance. We put cave entrances on the map now, so you'll see those. Those are great.
Should we go and do an encounter somewhere?
Sure, there's a bunker entrance right here.
Bjorn's building a, I don't know, what is that, a shed?
We'll go to this bunker here.
Yeah, you are pretty quiet, Bjorn. I can barely hear you.
I'm currently building a bridge.
Oh yeah, I can't even hear you, Bjorn.
Oh, he's building a bridge.
Yeah. No, I can hear him through because he's in the room with me. I can't hear him through the setup. All right, so let's go. Do you want to come do this fight with me, Neil?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Where are you?
I put a world beacon on the map.
Oh, I see it. Have a bit of meat first before we
Oh yeah, I should eat. I haven't eaten.
Yeah.
Go to my new consumables tab.
Usually the first thing I do is put a campfire down. Put a campfire
I haven't.
down,
Yeah, I am playing this so differently than I usually do because I'm all discombobulated with this. Do you have any cooked meat by any chance, good sir?
I did.
Okay, well.
Now it's in my belly.
Well, good for you. I'll put a little.
There are some POIs with campfires there where you can cook. I think Graham had one.
Yeah, Graham. I did cook to finish his quest, but
Graham had one.
I then yeah I okay, there we go. I will just put some. It's nothing, Bjorn. Nope, nothing. Roasted meat.
Oh, are you building a campfire?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I haven't killed anything either.
This game is also going to be on sale tomorrow for those who are interested in picking it up or recommending it to your friends. We would love it if you did.
How much, Aaron? Give them the number.
It's going to be 40% off tomorrow, so a big savings. There is very much a chance of rideable animals in the future. We would love to do that.
You know what?
I've been practicing riding my cat around the house just in preparation.
Yeah. I'm gonna cook this fish, which I have no idea where I got it from. Was it in that treasure chest behind the mining site?
Might well
Maybe
have
it
been,
was.
yeah.
That's where it was, I think.
That's now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
What was it,
Right.
Bjorn?
Just arcane audio settings.
Yeah.
Aaron, check this out.
Oh, you got a bow. Nice. I should probably, since they can't see your stream, I should probably get a bow too, shouldn't I? Or you could give me your bow since I didn't craft anything.
Oh, I can. Yeah, let me do that. I will do it. Yeah.
Actually, I like this. You know what? I'm terrible at the bow. You just shoot the bow. I will do this.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a melee guy. Okay, so bunker. Everyone's familiar with bunkers, so those have I think get little improvements, but they're shit.
Oh, is this the no swearing stream?
I don't know. I think we're allowed to swear here, aren't we? I mean, we swear so much at work.
No, true. Oh, I just took that guy out the top of the stairs.
Oh, nice. Okay, so obviously essence rewards all throughout these things.
Of course, the essence rewards allow you to unlock further stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you can see again, it's essence here, which and here's a little tabulation of all of your essence.
Well, maybe just if you bring that menu up again, Aaron.
Sure.
You know what's nice is you can go directly to your inventory from that screen. So if you just flick across the top, you can go inventory, progression. You can check your journal, your guidebook. You can invite people. So everything is right there.
Yeah. The UI team's done great work in the past, 6 months, especially with player feedback. It's been a long journey to harmonize so many different mechanics under the UI, but they've done a great job. It's feeling way better than it ever was.
There's a grenadier down here.
We should
someone
say.
has asked. Oh,
Go for
sorry. Go for it. You go for it.
I was gonna say we are playing on the Explorer difficulty. We're doing that. That's the lowest difficulty. We're doing that just because it's easier to do that while we're also learning how to stream with all of you and stuff. And so, but you've got 3 levels of difficulty above that, where creatures get more health, they get more, they do more damage, and you get larger essence rewards from things.
You put the rewards.
Oh,
it's fine.
I did.
It's fine.
I did, didn't I?
There's some rare ore down here as well that we could mine.
Yeah, I saw shimmering ore there, but I think we need a better pick to get that one.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, so we did a bunker super quick. Again, these are always been fun. Not much changed here, although I think you'll see a few more layouts maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now... sorry, I did have a question. So someone has asked, and this is sort of, I think, more feedback than a question, but why do so many spells cancel currently running spells that you've already cast?
Well, there's a few reasons for that. One of them is interference of the spells. We would need to worry about like stacking and stuff like that. So you choose which ones are active for some of the effects. Yeah, like each player can have one spell going at a time. But yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, there's shimmering ore.
Yeah, like I think it's universal across it. Like I don't think we have any active effects that allow you to have multiple spells going at once.
There's an infestation in
We have a
D4.
fireball though now.
Sure.
Pretty fun.
You'll probably see some. Thanks, Bjorn. You'll probably see some UI differences, some little changes. Again, I don't think any part of the UI hasn't been touched. So D4, you said, right? Do you want to?
At top of D4, there's I'll put a marker down.
Yeah.
There's also a Bastille of Intellect.
Due north. Okay, so let's go due north and do that. There's 400 meters. Here we go. I'm almost out of food again.
And as you complete these encounters and do more things, the more encounters unlock on the map as well.
Yeah. I see Anastasia's question. Yeah, absolutely. That's what the whole storied realms are about, is new quests all through there. Some characters you'll see again, their quests have been changed, like Aurelio, but very much a bunch of new quests now.
Giant face statue in the lake, obviously.
Well, thanks for coming back, Evan. Appreciate it. All right, we're making our way here.
I bet I can take some of these deer.
Some food here.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, nice.
you see
I saw it die. I didn't see the arrow, but I did see die. Well done. Well done. While you spend your time with deer, I'm after bigger game. I think fishing did get some love. Yeah, I think there's...
Oh, definitely, yeah. There's more types of fish as well.
Yeah. You can see here's the bound heart, so got to take it out, but we'll give it a second to spawn some bound here and fight those. Oh, I hear them.
Yeah, there we go.
There.
Yeah, Mildred's gone straight to the bound heart.
That's good. Good work, Mildred. Jeez.
Do resources regenerate in the story realms? They do, but you can re-roll them. Right, that's the idea. If you want to replay the story realm.
That is true, but primarily the way you would go get more resources is you would do the side realms, the procedural ones.
Oh, there's the bound. Got him. Oh, nice. Right in the head.
Someone has asked what happened to the sleep meter, which has changed, right? There's it's no longer the same UI.
Exactly. So if you look down just above my health bar, you'll see a 2 with a little diamond there. It's ticking down from 14 seconds. That's the comfort meter now. So rest is now a comfort buff. And it's my comfort buff is a very powerful buff for both your stamina and health regen. So it's my job as a player now to keep that up and going. Now you can see it's exhausted, so I'm currently getting nothing, and I have to and I should rest. And so
I'm building a bed right next to you.
You won't die of exhaustion anymore, but you can build a bed here.
There you go.
Yeah, so you can see here it says comfort 1, so the weakest of comforts. But you can, when you build your bed in your estate, you'll get bonuses for being by a campfire, for being sheltered, etc. And then, of course, you can upgrade through the tech tree better beds that give you higher comfort. So
we should say, I think a lot of the work that you do in your abeyance, building out your estate, which you probably spend more time if you're playing, is all in service of preparing yourself for the adventures to come in the storage realms. So it's everything is culminating in going to the site of power, defeating the boss there in the arena, and then gaining the reward that allow you to open one of the Crossways portals.
Yep. And for State of Survival's question, yes, if you're lucky and if you go fast, you can definitely take out the bound heart before it spawns in many cases. But that's also puts you right in the heart of the battle where they're going to spawn, and so it's a choice in how you want to attack that.
That sort of red smoke as well damages you. So you if you run in straight away, you're going to be taking damage.
You'll
either way.
take a bit of damage from that.
So I'm going to put a marker on, and I think Aaron knows what's there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's go do that. I think
it's quite a height.
This question's come up a couple of times. Someone's asked if there's going to be if there are any plans for a no snap mode for building. So just free form placing stuff rather than stuff snapping.
I don't think so at this time. We've been talking about a creative mode internally, and I think that might be something that would give you that freedom and flexibility you're looking for. You don't have to snap things. It can be a bit tricky to avoid the snap, but certainly you can fight it a little bit to do it. But I get your point. You're looking for something to just have supreme flexibility, I think, and that would come probably through a creative mode, and maybe fair to say what we'd learn from the creative mode, we could filter into the main game. Okay, so Neil wants us to go to this one thing. We're gonna go fight here. So we're gonna go down here and check this out. So it's a bit of a run, but I will go fast. Oh, someone's leaving essence around.
You know what I will give you, because I crafted it earlier, is an umbrella, so we can get there a bit quicker.
Oh yeah. Where are you?
Where are you?
I am.
Oh, you're behind me. I'll wait for you to catch up.
I'm coming.
There are new enemies inside the Realms Rebuilt update. Someone has asked whether there are now separate icons for all the resources in the update.
I think there's, if it's close. I mean,
if it's not all, it would be most.
Yeah, you can see here, these meats are the same, that's how we do these things, but we give you that information there, but there's lots of different ones here too, so let's see all the different ones here.
Luna Hound has asked this a lot, and I've yet to ask it, but Neil's probably the person to answer it. Is there new beards in the character creator, and if not, will there be more beards soon?
There certainly will. We were only talking about that fairly recently. We are planning to do more facial hair of every description.
Neil was lamenting his thinning facial hair to me the other day.
Yeah, don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
Shocking. I hate getting old.
Oh, it's all going.
It is. It is.
Oh, did I lose you, Neil? I was talking about beards and I lost my focus. Is that you? No, it's Mildred. Where are you, Neil? Let's see.
If you find me, I've got an umbrella for you.
You are behind me. You catch up to me now.
Oh, hang on. See, now I'm going to pick up the umbrella.
Pipes for smoking. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be great.
A little.
It's,
That'd be fun.
maybe it's an offhand item that you can take a puff on and get a buff from briefly.
I like that.
That was good imitation.
I just imitate you doing that.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
the one who
Famous pipe
yeah.
smoker. I am.
When I took my kids to Disneyland at Christmas, there was a guy around my age, so like in his 30s, just smoking an old school pipe just outside the main entrance.
Really?
Yeah, I was and he was just doing it so proudly. It was amazing. Never,
Oh, look,
you
even
just don't
auto
see that
clicked.
anymore.
Okay, lead the way, Neil.
Yeah. I think the umbrella's great as well because you can do all the gliding quite happily in across the realm to get you there quicker. Maybe do it in third person.
Yeah, I'm
'cause
just
the
gonna
gliding-
get some. There we go. And I don't have a comfort buff, so my stamina and my health are gonna regen very slowly here. So I should think about that.
You catch me up. Are you ahead of me now?
I'm going straight
Oh, yeah.
for the.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm
I
going
see it.
straight for the marker. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, every time's the hill. Go for it.
Ooh, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? I made it! Yes! Yeah, my stamina regen sucks because I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I don't think people have really got the idea. So, if your stamina is draining while gliding, you can just unglide and then hit glide as you're approaching the ground.
Yeah,
So
that's one of my
there is a
favorite
technique
things.
to it.
That's one of my favorite things.
Did you pick up the charm when you were at the site?
Did I pick up the? I think I would do have a charm
The
actually.
umbrella. The umbrella has one that makes the gliding.
Oh, we didn't go to the site, Bjorn. Sorry.
Right, here you go. Here's ultimate glide. If you get up to this.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
We brought the charms a lot more front and center into the game as well, which enables a lot of different builds that you're able to do. You start with one as well, but you can really customize your character and what they can do.
Oh dear, I'm going to really have to conserve it here.
Oh shoot.
Ah, look at that. We got down.
Guy has asked if there'll be more options in the performance and graphics settings. I don't think so right now, right? But
We
I'm not
have
sure.
improved the quality on the settings right across the board, though. So even at lower qualities, you will get a better visual result.
There we
we
go.
spent a chunk of time doing that.
And Aiden's Playtime has asked, are there any plans for base defense type events for the game? We've talked about that quite a bit, actually.
We would love to do that. So it's a really interesting question because one of the things we find is.
Some dried fish here.
Oh, nice. Good. Oh god, I have no stamina. I have to figure this out. What I'm going to do with the stamina. Can we all rest? Can we all just build a quick...
Yeah, I'll build a bed here.
Okay, because I'm going to be toast for what we're going to do here if we don't. Let's build a stick tent. Can we do a stick tent? Because that'll give us shelter, which raises the comfort level.
Wait, where are you guys?
We're at
You guys on
the island. The
There's a marker, map marker.
Yeah.
You could return to rest.
Yeah, I didn't
as
even build a
well.
bed at my estate, so I'll just build a quick stick tent here.
Yeah, there's a bed here now.
Okay, well,
Can
I'm
you
gonna
move
have
the
to wait
bed
till I
into the
get
tent?
to that.
I can move the bed into the tent.
I quite like now that you unlock, or at least it felt to me, you unlock nicer beds earlier. So
Yeah.
I can.
I think we need two
I
beds,
can rest
don't
in
we?
more.
Or can we share a bed?
No,
I think you can technically share a bed.
You need one bed, but all three of us have to be doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's build a campfire.
There is a campfire right here, actually.
If you move it close to the bed,
So fussy with the interior design.
it gives you bonuses.
Yeah, I know. Where did you put the campfire? Oh, you haven't put it down yet.
Oh, the campfire's already in the POI. Oh, fascinating.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Fascinating. What's this? Oh, the fishing rod.
Do a bit of fishing while we're here. I suck at the fishing. So
I'm
if you-
terrible at fishing. I am
Any
genuinely bad.
plans to add interactive foliage in the future?
Not sure what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean? Oh, you
I
mean
think-
make your hands push the foliage and stuff?
Yeah. I think it's like a visual thing more than
I
anything.
mean, that's a good question for Neil.
We've talked about it. There's ideas for new biomes that we think might benefit from that kind of interaction. So it's not off the table.
Well,
But-
someone here is asking why there's only 4 offhand slots now. So they probably missed you showing the queue radial earlier. So
Yeah.
this is why. It's because we've compacted everything into a new accessible queue menu.
There's the new queue menu for all of your consumables. We found that was just a more convenient way to do it. See, now the comfort's 4 on the bed. So Bjorn, if we sleep, will you be able to sleep?
No, you gotta wait until I get there.
You're coming here. Okay, I see.
I have to.
Well, you could sleep in your own bed back where you are.
Oh, no, we haven't built them then.
I'm going to get the fishing rod. You could fish while we wait. Look at all this ocean waiting for you.
I'm just terrible at fishing. Like,
Oh no, so am I.
as
but
in
that makes
as
sense.
in real life, as a Nightingale. I'm a. Oh, that's good. There you go. Keep the tension
I
up.
don't-
Yeah.
Will we add combat pets
not
in the
grabbed it yet.
future?
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, I'd love to someday.
Yes.
Yeah.
For you, yes. Why not?
For me.
No, for the person who asked about it.
Yeah.
Get something?
I know.
No. I did not. Hang on, I'm going to go on this rock so I can get up. I find that if you're higher, it's easier.
I mean, Jade, there is a rat pet now in the update. It doesn't have a fez, but there is a fey rat type creature that you can get as a pet.
I mean, we could put a fez on it. We could get a special tier 4 pet unlock with a rat with a fez.
Yeah, all of the critters are now represented as things that you can get, as well as a few extra ones.
Oh, someone has asked quite a few times, will there be a counter for traps in the future, rather than just either avoiding them or jumping them? You know, whether it's like a spell you cast or something. I'm not sure, but yeah.
So there is now actually, should be able to use Dispel on them. Pretty sure.
Carter was looking at that, Bjorn.
Yeah.
I see Bjorn. He must be at that cliff top now. Are you going to glide down, Bjorn?
I'm already at the bottom.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing. I could have watched you glide.
Any more questions from the chat? I'll wait before we sleep here. It's getting late at night. We should sleep anyway.
Note on the sleep as well, it doesn't kill you anymore, but your regeneration is heavily tied to your rest bonus.
I see you, Bjorn.
Okay, let's all sleep.
There he is. I will sleep with
Here's the
my
new.
phone
Should we sleep till noon? I guess.
Sure.
Sure.
And do you want to up the difficulty?
Sure.
now. No.
I think we do champion, eh, Bjorn?
Sure, why not?
Because there's 3 of us. Okay. Do champion, waiting for all players to rest. This is the new. Are you resting, Bjorn?
No, he's cooking food. Bjorn, rest.
Oh, sorry, it didn't. I see. The message on the side.
How big is the update tomorrow? I don't know if they mean gigs or just,
It's
in terms of
pretty big.
visual. Yeah.
Right, maybe.
Uh,
If you look at your map, Aaron, we should be able to see our prey.
Will we get a winter realm in the future?
We would love to do that.
And someone has asked, actually, someone texted me and asked me this earlier today as well. Will we add rideable hot air balloons in the future?
Sure. Would love to. All right. I have food. We're going to go find the...
Well, have a look at the map. What are we going to go and find?
oh,
right
look
there.
at that. What's this? What's this? Okay, to the east. Sorry, guy. I'm not sure exactly how many gigs it'll be, but it'll be big.
Somewhere between 1 gig and 100 gig.
It's probably going to be 20, 25, I would guess.
All right, should we do this then?
Okay. Oh, look at that. I hope people aren't afraid of spiders. Oh, it's a fabled creature. Right here in the abeyance. It's currently killing deer, I think.
Nope.
Yep, it's killing deer. All right, should we go?
Yeah. I'm on one side of it. Oh, where's it gone?
Oh, come back here. You gonna shoot it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, I just made it angry.
Oh. Kill these guys too.
Got one of them.
Yeah, I killed another one too.
all
Oh,
weak.
shoot! There's the quick consume. There we go. We got it. Almost. Almost. Oh, God. There we go.
That was my arrow, I think it was.
Okay.
And you can harvest it. So,
Yep. Yeah, and there's Puck.
You have brought this creature its death, but wonder you how such a beast was born.
There is
The
arachnophobia mode.
influence of the lesser
Yeah.
fae is ne'er
makes
seen
them
more
cute.
strongly than in the
It makes them more terrifying. I actually have pretty bad arachnophobia,
Much
but
like
I don't
yourself,
mind the spiders too much. I
these
remember a long
curiosities
time
found
ago, one of the
themselves
really early builds,
enmeshed
there was
in
like this.
magical workings
I think we had a
that could
bigger
not
spider,
fathom.
and one of the early missions was hunting it
Released
down,
from
and that
some
used to really
hapless
freak me out.
ritual
But
or
it's
another, They
I
returned
find them less
home to
intimidating
find
now.
they were no
It
longer
depends,
quite
depends
kin
where you find them.
to the
I always find in
rest
the
of their
swamp where
kind.
it's foggy.
Changed
come out of the fog,
irrevocably from what
Those
was.
spiders are
The
worse because they've got
question
the
you
more
must
sort of
ask
like
when next you hunt
jagged
the fabled
edge
one
body
is this.
that's
Are you
a little
putting
a
this
little
creature
a little
out of
freakier.
its misery, or destroying something singular?
So I can photobomb Puck.
All right, so we killed that. So, incredibly, we're at our time. So, aren't we?
I think we are.
Yeah, we're about at the end of time. Do you want to show off the outside of the site of power before
Sure,
we
let's go do
and
that.
just wrap up a few
So
questions?
that's over here.
Probably quicker if we return to the respite and then go from there.
You
Oh,
return to
really?
respite.
You that far off
Yep.
on the map?
I'll
Yes.
run there. You guys can do that. I'll run.
Just come to respite. It'll be a better walk
Yeah,
anyway,
travel
and
to
you
the
can see what was
respite
built.
using the map,
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to wrap up, everyone. We're going to show you the outside of the new site of power, which is the sort of remade dungeons that we've that are in the Realms 2 Built update, and they contain the new boss battles. So get a
You
little
get a good view over here, Aaron, actually, if you come over to where I am.
yeah.
Where are you?
Um,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go to
mine.
the bridge. I'm gonna go to the bridge.
Sure.
There's a wonderful gliding opportunity across the estuary.
let me just try and answer some of these questions.
I think the question about how much time it will take, it's probably, I'd say 30-ish hours, maybe 40.
I think. Yeah, at least that.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing through regularly. Yeah. Depends on what difficulty you're on, though, and how skilled you are as well, but at least that.
What are you insinuating there, Bjorn? Are you saying I'm not skilled?
No, I'm saying that if you turn down the difficulty, you will get through faster.
So you're saying I should turn down the difficulty because I'm not skilled?
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Yes, exactly that. Yes.
Is it possible to know the position on the map where fabled hunting, when you're fabled hunting like boars and bears, can you see their position on the
Yeah,
map?
they're on the map.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that now in the game.
Okay.
Oh, more spiders. I'm gonna avoid those because I forgot
Is
the
loot
difficulty.
shared? Is loot shared or separate in
Some
the
loot is
update?
shared, some is separate.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the encounter chest as well as certain chests for like lotuses and the glamour tokens, which you use for transmog. Those are all shared, so everyone will be able to get them and build their fast travel networks and transmog their clothing.
I can hear the spiders attacking someone.
And here's the site of power. So this is what you'll enter once you've done the quest through line here in the Abeyance. And this is where you'll fight the first major boss, the Jabberwock.
There we go. Doesn't it look cool? Okay, as always, we always end these live streams before Aaron and Co say goodbye with one final question. So fastest fingers first. Whoever asks the next question, I will give it to the team. Now, there's a 30-second delay versus how we normally do this on Discord, so that'll be interesting how that plays out. The what was the first question.
The what?
I think it's because you said the Jabberwock.
Oh, the Jabberwock.
How will new biomes be incorporated given the handcrafted are already in?
New storied realms. So we'll make new storied realms and we'll make new procedural realms as well.
There we go. That's your answer.
There's a spider on the bridge.
A big thank you to everyone who joined. I think this is by far our biggest and most successful live stream to date, so really appreciate everyone coming to watch. We're just a day away from the update, so we hope you will check it out and give us your feedback. The access is a journey, and we appreciate everyone who's joined us on it so far. And honestly, everything you tell us, both the good and the stuff that you'd like us to improve on, it's so invaluable for us as we move forward and continue to work on the game. That's all I've got to say, so I'll just hand back over to Aaron, Neil, and Bjorn for them to say their final goodbyes.
Yeah, thank you all. Really appreciate you all coming here. We'll keep getting better at this. We'll keep practicing. Love the questions. It's a chance for us to just share thoughts and give you again a little peek behind the curtain as to how this stuff happens. But again, all questions are welcome. It's super fun to talk about this stuff. We will probably keep playing through lunch here. I'm kind of wanting to go and get in there and do stuff.
Yeah, and of course we super appreciate everyone's support. This has been quite the journey for us building Nightingale over the last 5 years or so.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful to have the players in there and playing, and we really hope you enjoy this new update.
Is that Bjorn casting Immolate?
Yeah. He is.
Yeah.
He is.
I love the spells. We're
Yeah,
finally at a point where we've got enough spells so they can really be a wizard.
Yeah.
You didn't show the bow either, Aaron.
Oh yeah,
Give me
yeah.
your
Give me your bow
Well,
for a second.
yeah.
It's I gotta craft it at a bench, but if
Where are you?
I'm at the side of power bridge.
No, I know. Are you on which side?
I went to the other side. I went to the closer to the door side.
Well, come back, because if I try and jump over, I will plummet to my doom.
No, you have an umbrella.
I know I do, but I still always mess it. I do what Bjorn should just done.
Okay. So let's come down here.
I can join you down there.
I'll come back here this way.
In fact, if you'd have been looking the other way, I did actually just jump and finish to my doom.
Okay, come here, and then I'll show you the bow.
Okay, where? I see it. I'm gliding. Yay.
I think chat has broken for whatever reason.
Yeah, I see no.
But
I
people
see
are still watching.
There you go.
Yeah, I've been told from people that it's no longer working. But I don't know. But people can still see.
Oh wow, I got a headshot right there. Oh, you didn't give me arrows.
Oh, sorry. I'm pretty sure I've got arrows.
Ah! Did you drop
There you
them
go.
somewhere?
There you go. They're in front of me.
I don't know where. Can I hoover
You got
them?
them? Did you get them?
No.
I think you got them.
Did I?
No,
Oh, I
they
did.
just-
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got them.
There we go.
The model on that crude bow is really nice now.
Yeah. It's Oh. Oh my God! I can't believe I did that. I never get that lucky. That was great. Wow. I hope people could see that. I think I might retire as a streamer now. I'm never going to try that again because I'll never... Oh my God, I did it again.
I guess our bar is extremely low.
Our
for
bar is
daily
extremely
food.
low. Yes, yes. If one of my sons was here, he'd be laughing at me, saying, "That's not good, Dad.
I'm laughing at you right
that's
now.
mid. That's mid." And he'd probably say skibbity. Whatever that is.
Well, I appreciate it. All right, let's call that a wrap. I don't know what's on your screen right now. I'm just watching you hunt deer still from
Yeah,
like
that's all we're doing.
20 seconds ago. But let's close it out. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for the update. Thanks again, and goodbye.
Yeah, thank you all so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
See you, everybody.